So welcome to the lab and VGA AI ops development. So yes, we are doing development alongside with the ops, and the ops and me work hand in hand. So I spent over the last 10 years or more years creating a lot of the function and script are improving or refining those functions now that I'm feeding to the AI. In the beginning, and the AI got the concept. And once the AI got the concept, it made a build for me, about 5 different builds, until I chose one, right? And I could have chosen an open network where you just didn't just come and buying something, pay and buy and create and this. But I believe in having free and paid. So it's a media site with both free and paid service, because all the people that's paying, they are the ones that's going to be having their own personal IPTV setup and all this type. So it's almost like you have the YouTube thing going on, but you still have your personal TV on your own personal TV site that you can create and build stores and attach it to that, build blogs, attach it to that, a full working web network. Okay, so let's talk about a lot of stuff. You know, the future is moving along, and we have apps now. So with the new React language, new Java React server language, or what you want to call it, because I'm trying to understand it myself. Is what's happening now. So most application that you can build almost any type of application you want. So I can mimic even the web browser and everything, which in some of those aspects, web browsing and stuff, are being integrated into my system. And I'm trying to let the AI do a lot of this stuff on free. So George, when I get in there on the pay thing, and trust me, I live in Jamaica, and the one that I really want costs a lot of money. So it's like, yeah, we got to put that in the budget. If you're in the US and you're making US dollars, it's kind of easy. But if you're in Jamaica and making Jamaican dollars, that's still a big mass of money you got to, like, you know what I'm saying? So as it is, as a developer, I know once I come on board and create my stuff and then come and pay for even starter or the next up and start launching my apps onto Launchpad, people will see my apps as a really good apps, and that will send my development a track. Potential clients who want me come over and design a full operation, media site, business site for them. Okay? Because that's, we are in web development and site development, and we're trying to show people that when you start choosing VG to develop your web network, website, media network, that we know what we're doing and we know everything that we need to do. Okay, so just to show you how the new development is happening now here at VG, it's this way. A notepad, right? Okay, you guys, a notepad. So since I have implemented a lot of stuff into the program, but I want to fine tune the user area by letting the AI know, recreate that for me in the ways that I can, all users know. We can see that, we can add a user, we can manage user, profile field, right? Member type, you know, seeing site notice, things like that, you know, that's necessary in anyone in development know what I'm doing, right? And we talked about the store product also to the AI, that products are products, and we need to have the branding happening, the categories, the attributes, and the reviews also embedded into the thing. I asked to create a live TV network page. It did, it's really good. With a TV built on the front and the playlist listed there. Okay, and show the subscribers, something like YouTube. It did that. Okay, add the hero banner and all that kind of stuff inside the channel pages. All pages should have re-edited on it, right? Website building. Describe a little bit more. The website builder is there, but I describe a little bit more that I wanted on the web builder, like that. We asked for custom, for a text area to be installed in there, that to be hooked up also that we can enter a custom Java and custom style sheet to improve more on the thing. We ask for a button so we can preview the website design before publishing. That was also implemented, right? Option button to insert video and stuff into the design of the creation of the page. That also happened. You can also embed video that's normally there from the beginning, right? You can now we created a theme page to basically catalog and list all the templates that's being installed into a user administration. So you can do stuff like delete it, activate it, deactivate it, or otherwise, right? We asked for them to do a sandbox, attach a new form, which is a sandbox, right? So everybody know you can add your secret and your ID. So we not asking for that. So what happened when a buyer or someone's buying in the network, they don't need to go over to Google or other places. They do all the transaction within the site. So when I ran out of credit, I had to put in the stuff and took a few suggestions from them to create in the program. I came on the way and said, okay, time to do a web hookup and all that kind of stuff, and then the credit just went bam. So I gotta wait till tomorrow, and the next session we'll be doing the web hookup and all that kind of stuff, right? So we had to make sure they had a capture button to the farm, because there's none there. You just gotta put it in and you're supposed to stop it in the capture. I don't like that. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. And so we can also preview templates and store. I've not seen that yet. Well, it's in beta. Once the AI made my template store for me, it printed something Von beta. So I guess the AI is saying, I'm still trying to work it out for you. So when next time you come back and say, improve this for me, man, because I still ask a little improvement on it, some stuff. I asked to do this cloning system. It may happen. I may don't happen because I'm on free, but I keep the notes, because the idea behind it is, and you guys listen, I don't care if it's your website or my website or any website in the network. This feature in my network will take your URL and load your site into my editor and will clone your site. And such a top-notch tool, it will clone your style sheet, your Java files, to make no mistake about it. It's just a tool that I said yes, because on the developer level, right, we can use that. Not saying that you create tools like that to be normally issued to anyone, that they can just figure them can just randomly go copy people's stuff, you know what I mean, that type of stuff, because it's copyright. What our program will be doing is actually copying the function and the likeness of the page and create something basically similar. So it wouldn't be that script, but it'd be like all the function and the way that page works, right? So it's, you seen a site like Spotify and say, I wanted a Spotify site, and you will bring it in and let the AI analyze it for you. And after analyzing that site, the AI will then just create another site like that for you. So that's what we mean about that, right? The template cloning and generator system. Okay, and that's supposed to be integrated in a low stock in there now. So we're gonna look at it and go and try to figure out a lot of stuff. Asking to have an AI assistant in the search engine that we created. And I made notation of telling them the first time to make it a meta search, but I reiterated that, make it a meta, send it to the search engine. Search optimization, smart search. You know what I mean? Last time I said make sure it can connect to the www for information that cannot be found in the network. So a lot of stuff like the search engine in the site going to work like a Google thing eventually, where it pulls information from feeds from all over the net, over the internet. I have not said yet to my program, okay, now it's time for you to start pulling network feeds through the network. Whether we have to sign a piece of paper with them or whatever it is, but we'll be able to pull all these feeds. We're also gonna set up in the system that we can pull IPTV feeds. But there's a lot of free IPTV channel out there available, and you just need to pull the feed into the system, okay, to display. Creating a network plugin system, yes, an open environment network plugin system. We asked for to make that happen, and because the only network that I know that does something similar like that, it is WordPress. So I said, integrate the WordPress API also in it. So in a sense, someone is creating plugin for WordPress, and they come to our network in the future, they can still get the plugin at WordPress and come over and still plug that plugin into our network. See, so everybody have a different idea, right? Okay, and then speaking on the note of our API, future of the Dark World API, SMTVS Dark World API, intentionally to integrate the Facebook API, Amazon API, Twitter API, YouTube API, WordPress API, SoundCloud API, and with the Spotify, where we're going to probably do some other more to it, like Apple's and other useful sites that have certain things, right? For we to create a thing. I asked you to create a network email system too, so eventually this program will host its own public email system in it, right? So once the program is built and I actually integrate it into my server, it will lock on to the webmail system in there and use the webmail system in the background, but shows the interface inside of the network community, right? That's turning the webmail into an actual public mail. We asked this crazy stuff, create virtual business. Oh, we did this. This is sweet and really nice. So, last but not least, on the bottom, we're going to ask you to create an app. But I parted, you see this big space right here. I let them say, no, you don't to create the apps yet, the actual apps that's going to come into your phone and all that stuff. And then I can also submit it to Play Store and these places yet. Don't ask the AI to do that yet until when the program is completely built, and then we can know what's going on in that. And you can think about that. We'll have our own messaging hubs, yes. See, we say Dark Gold, but you're going to notice once the program comes out, it could be SMTVS Dark Gold Studio. You know what I mean? But in the network development area, it's just Dark Gold. But when it becomes public, it'll be SMTVS Dark Gold Studio. You go to SMTVS, we got a little studio button thing there that was designed before the studio is created. And our network will still look the same way, but we're going to build matching apps, some apps now, that when you go into the network, we keep the front page, but when you go into the network, you go into our apps that looks like SMTVS page, right? That embodies an O's, and in SMTVS, we'll be pulling the feeds from out of the actual media community that you can go. And you're still going to be able to go to Dark World Network. So we have the Dark World Network, but all the stuff that's going on in the Dark World, that's designing and development and thing, but the live TV will be imported to smtvs.com, right? Because I will be creating plugins that let me randomly go to any one of my website and just plug in my TV, right? Like that. Remember, we had innovate the people that, let's see what we got SMTVS up here. We can go, well, they have vandalized the company's site, and I just left just this up there, right? So when we look at it, and we're going to go over this part right here where we say SMTVS broadband IPTV. IPTV is an internet protocol television, you understand, broadcast, webcast, television program, 100% high quality, delivered over broadband. Okay, so we're trying to live up to that right now. Okay, that's what we're trying to live up to. Exactly, right? All right. So let's go over to our apps. We have the apps now, so we're gonna quick through, and everybody know we got a listing on the front, all right? And you can view click on content. It's gonna carry you directly to our community, right? So you're now at the community, right here, and that's what's happening in the community. So we all could go home, and then we'll go back to the studio, just going around the world, and the stuff that we have on the front, right? Community feed, page manager system, right? And we have a bunch of live TV management system there, okay? And keep going home wrong. Anyway, so and then we got administrative stuff, right? So let's talk about some of the new things. Earlier I went in my channel and I tried that out. Now the channel, yesterday you see I made it. It was there, but today we can put avatar in it, and we can do a picture right here, right? So this is the administrator network part of the channel, and I will add more stuff to it anyways, for me to be on top of all activities that's going on, right? It gave us analytic page today, right? That's cool. It's nice, isn't it? Right? See right here, views. All right, okay. And here, right? And here, okay. You see what's going on here? All this, right? So it's just like definitely hooking up, right? You guys see everything is hooking up, right? You okay. So that's a new additive, and this one right here was suggested by the AI, and I said yes, okay. So you can create a video. Okay, so things with my video stuff, you can video from URL, and you actually can do a live. Okay, and that's when you're doing video, and you got audio right here. Maybe we should do audio, create an audio live, because where you maybe just see a picture or something, and you can do the audio lives. Okay, so that's a thought, to do an audio live as an audio live play. And we got the live TV, and in our live TV you can use a URL to draw from a URL, as like I said, okay. And I need to make sure tell this program, in this version I have another version. When it comes up, it tells you, hey, it's playing ITV TV files. So I need to tell this one that it need to play IPTV files also along with the thing. But you can go live. So basically, you can click on live here after you put the stuff in, and you can do the live click here, and you can do live on the actual live, on the live TV. Okay, and then we got the galleries. You can create galleries, right? And shop. Okay, so the shop to me pretty much look like the same thing before. Oh no, it's changed. It's got a download thing now, where for the digital stuff, right? Okay, but I asked to put a switch there that would change it from physical product to a digital product, and I don't see that button. So that need to be really there for users to know when they are doing a digital product to click there, and they're doing a physical product to click there. So those are some stuff to tell back to the AI so it can put it in. Okay, and this is a blog, and you create a video blog as well too. Okay, so let's march down to the bottom of stuff. And last time we created yesterday media library, and now display all media. If you have videos and audio and image, this is where you find your stuff, right? Exactly. All right, let's see what happened in here. So this is still giving me a view, right? It's still giving me a view, but it's not. You can't really re-edit it, and I asked for re-editing button to come on this, so I can say, okay, carry me right back to the system where this image is, so we can do that. So we got to work on that with the AI, so that happen. Okay, but its AI is doing really good right now. Okay, so let's go down on this list right here. We did the shop. So we are at the website creation now. So if you click here and click here, while you're on click on a page, it will produce a web page. But if you click in here, it knows that you're trying to produce a website. So the first page is set up for you, right? And here, there it goes. There it goes. Just like I said set up something for me to put in custom Java and custom style sheet. So now you can add your custom style sheet and Java in the program right here while creating. Is that a blast? Isn't that something that we are real developer here over here at VG, so we understand about development and a lot of stuff. And we also asked, we asked the computer, it now has an AI generated site. You can generate an AI. And look at this, what it's saying right here. Describe your website. E.g., a hip-hop artist profile with video and much. You see what it's doing? It's drawing up on the system of what is directly in the system and saying, well, this media site going to create video and audio site, and now you can just simply tell it to generate a site for you from AI, my own AI generated site tool that I thought about in my head. You know what I mean? But we have not seen something here. Now we have not seen, okay, and it added this right here for me so we can actually view. Okay, so when we're creating a website, it brings a little window on the side right here that kind of show you a little live view of a small website being created. But I realized after you create a website, you want to see how it look inside of the thing. Right? So, we got contact, call to action, features, feature grid, those little card thing that you can write in or put picture in. We got image block, and we got video embed. So now, and we was trying to video embed. I don't know what's going on. I didn't like it, kind of funky, but I kept it anyway. The text block, okay, and hero banner. Now, custom video, custom audio, that's which drop here, that allows you to just like say, okay, put the audio to the URL and all that stuff. It's going to end up in the page, you know what I mean? You did the custom video thing too. It's going to also end up in your page, you know what I mean? That kind of way. So I added these two new features, right? So that happened, and I added AI feature, right? It may be other stuff that I'm going to be adding. I thought today of adding, okay, we're going to add in it that a creator can come in and create a radio station. No, because we have the wave editing system that we're going to integrate inside there. So you're actually going to come in and get a radio station and get a wave editor that actually you can use and that you'll be using to set up all your programs. So we're going to have an editor system and all that in there, and schedule and programming and all that stuff in there in the radio system, so you can come use the editor, cut up all your programming, save your format, set it at what time it's going to be broadcasting over IP and all that when I do the radio station portion of it. So you have people, when I have radio station, want to come and join our network and run their station from our network. So that's all into the thought of everything. If you guys know, over the years I've set up SMTVS radio station and a bunch of stuff. You know that, right? Yeah. So now it's just a creative thing. We got templates, and we have a template store, and the AI created for me and said it's a beta. So I'm working with a beta that it gives me, and I asked it to improve on this, and added a new set of things like to create the clone machine, the clone templates, and a bunch of stuff, and more stuff that we can also create templates in the site and just send it to the store, right? Like that. So a lot of tweaking need to happen into that area, right? Because I'm going to introduce the web development area lab in it. So you being a web developer, come here and you join as a member, and you could go over into the area like and actually work on your program and build programs. So we'll have something inside here, like one of the thing I'm working on now to create software and program. Okay, there will be something similar in this program that you can come into this program and use the AI to create your script as well. So those are, I'm actually doing a lot of thinking on what I want in my network. So we got the caption, right? And video capture, right? Okay. So now you can grab it from a URL or a webcam, right? So you can capture now from a webcam and you can capture from a URL. That's cool, right? So those are the stuff that it just goes. Now, introduce to you guys our network, Live TV. Right? Let's click off this thing right here. Okay. Now the network's here, live channel, total subscribers, right? And total view. You know what I mean? It's like this AI builds some stuff for me. I'm like, wow, cool. Yeah. Do you guys like this the way I just said the AI? If you used to notice what I was reading in the notes, what I wrote and said to the AI, and it did this. That's cool, man. That's bad. That's really cool. I hope you guys not getting bored right now because we have much more to go. And we talk about the theme. I asked to build a theme for me right here. It's all good, right? Your installed template, active, edit, and remove are right here. And now you can browse the template store, right? And the reason why I don't have no template in here because I installed the template before I put this thing in. Now I got to deinstall those templates and reinstall them again, and they should appear inside here. All right? So that was thoughts in my head of that. Okay, my themes, my feed, right? Okay, we got feed and we got search engine happening right here. Although I need to still see that little microphone come up here on the search engine that I asked for, and that I got to iterate that. And we got our page manager system, right? Okay, you got live here, so you can look at those, right? So you see, in management of a website, you have to know about all the different types of management tool that you will need to administrate the website itself. Else, we'll talk about people just coming to say they come into AI. When you hear everybody advertising, you can create application and you can do this and you can do that. But without prior experience in that professional area, it doesn't make no sense you even trying to use the tool. So it takes me, I'm not even here 2 weeks good, and I'm just blowing away stuff. But because I'm actually a developer, and I know everything that we need to be in the script to make it a real working script. A script that someone will look at and anyone look at and said, great, I will join this site. The site have a lot of resources. I asked the AI to create a resource area for me. I don't see it, but we'll ask the next time. So you can have your hands on as many resources that you can put your hand on in the network. We created a template store to introduce the fact that other network template sites that sell templates can be in partnership with our network and having their stuff displayed there, and the free template that even I go a lot of time and download can be available in the network for the new users to come and utilize it until they want to like upgrade to other templates. So we still creating a marketplace that other business can also earn a capital through, that will bring back also capital to us. So it's a system that I'm creating also. So yeah, so talk about our business here, you know, right? And let's do a lot of stuff. I thought about starting up, you see the meeting, right? Okay, and we can keep a live meeting and stuff going on here, web conference, right? I introduced the AI market tool to AI to help me to market, help with the marketing, right? Okay, and we got the product listing thing going on here, right? So we're doing stuff, right? So I guess when I asked about the product listing, they sort of brought it over here, right? So I could administrate and do whatever I want to do to this product, right? Okay. And yeah, product listing. So this is where everything is happening. True. I'm so naive that I wanted this farm to be in the same place. Like when you say you go to like create a product, you can like click on the next button. But I'm gonna tell the AI add a button on it to open this product listing page, right? Okay. Let's look what's going on here. All right, cool. So we had a product listing, and so yeah, this is our AI marketing, right? Setup, right? Okay, overall stuff like that, right? Okay. All right, let's go down more. What we got more? Okay, so we got a ad center that was created. Guys got it? Create a campaign and create ads. And we have an AI assistant that will help us to create better ads. Okay, all right. We are talking to you guys right now, right? Okay, so now available business tools so far that I've put into the system, right? As okay, well here your business information here, and I'll soon to tell the AI that this business information ends up on all user profile, business profile, right? Not a regular. So like you want a calendar because you want to do some stuff, and you have an appointment book because you want to like set appointment online and stuff like that. We're gonna do an integrated email thing. So once you set up an appointment inside here, it will dispatch an email to the person that you set up the appointment for. We got a notebook, so you want to do some little notes, and if you want to calculate some money or stuff like that, we also have a calculator. So those are the entry business tool that is there now. In future, you will probably be getting Microsoft Offices and all those other kind of business tools that are integrated, because we still, that's what we're doing, trying to integrate the APIs them, that different site APIs can work directly with the network, so you can get a lot of features and a lot of stuff. You know, you're gonna come here and you get Fox TV, NBC, Jamaica TV, Trinidad TV, all kind of TV news feed that's running through that. Even if they don't join the site, we draw the feed through the network. You understand? Like that. Where we at now? So we at file manager, right? Okay. And we have the file manager, we have products, right? I wanted that product stuff to be inside here, you know. Like I said, all this stuff to be connected, but it's branding now. And it's doing the category stuff now, right? And it's doing the review stuff. So it's still adding the stuff in different areas, but we just have to look in the menu on where it's adding for the product. Okay, that was my new product update stuff. And we got account settings, right? So that's the account settings stuff that's happening. And you will have your account setting. We got a support center, right? That's happening there, okay? And did I include in AI? I should, next time I'm going to also include an AI assistant in the support center. That need to happen inside the support center, an AI assistant. You know, we keep it live. Okay, so now we got a user manager. And so we are to the user manager right now, because you have the add the user, manage the user, you understand? Profile field, and the type. Create a subscriber, moderate. You understand me, deal? So we gotta have those stuff going on in the site, right? And then we have the administrative control panel. You know, that gives you the variety of everything else that's happening inside there. So far, these are the updates that was added. Tomorrow we'll be adding webhooks and some more suggestion from the AI to make it truly a network site. We have a plan to give away a website in here, and once we finish the application and install it in a real working cloud server, it will be just like a server that offers a lot of stuff to you, right? Well, it's a bike passing by and my door's open. I'm up top floor. These bikes in Jamaica are loud. So yes, it's the end of that video. I hope you gather some real information from what's going on, and we'll kick out here. Let's go to the top, and let's go have a live network TV thing, and let's click on this guy right here. All right.
Ancient Sumerian tablets describe describe the Anunnaki descending to Earth, but these same texts reveal something shocking.
So because about API that actually do this, but see what I'm gonna talk to the AI about to autoplay all media file inside of the player. So you have to go and talk to it now, and it's gonna go and think how we can create a way to autoplay all these files too, right? So what you guys think about my new media player stuff, right? So hey, give me a like and tell me if from watching the video and stuff like that. And right here, you see we got our little go live stuff right now. Okay, next time I go over and tomorrow Bill, like I get off this done this, I'm gonna go back to my notepad and talk about monetarization, right? On all files. Okay. The next step that we're gonna include in the system copyrights and ownerships of media, wares and material and stuff like that, just like YouTube. So that's the next thing that's coming next. And you see me come, I'm going to show you the copyright area where we also issue you a license, and the site automatically issue a license to you once the stuff is up there and you say it's your stuff on that, and so you have a dark web media license issue towards that, So that's how it is. And thanks for all you guys if you've been viewing VGA development at vgalab.smtvs.com. It's an SMTVS development site. Okay. And we are ever trying to improve. We talked to a lot of people and tell them over the years that SMTVS site is going to become totally an AI driven site. And it's every step of the way inside SMTVS media coming to dark world, you see AI. You know what I'm saying? Now we have AI will generate a website for you. See? And it's going to generate an audio or video website for you. Right? So now we're going to have AI pre-generating everything that goes on in the site. You can do it manually, but you can have the AI do that. Now why I'm introducing as a site administrator for me to have a marketing tool with an AI assistant. So AI can assist me and tell me the best way I can market my business. Right? An AI system even in the ad area is the same thing. You know what I mean? Basically like that. If the AI itself could look at pictures and create what the picture is really saying, I could have shown the AI a lot of picture. I started today in trying to load one of my template into the bill that looks something like this, right? Okay, but at the same time, I said, nah, don't do that. And in the end of the day, it ends up doing that anyway. The only difference is this is not auto-playing. When it plays a file, it plays the next file behind that. So we're going to ask the auto-play all media file in the list, one behind each other. So the Java can create a Java playlist, auto-playlist. So once it's done, the Java will put a listener to listen for when the file is finished and know that file is done, and then just automatically play the next one. So, and great, man. Create going live, man. Yo, that's real. Watch it. See? Go live. Right? Basic stuff. All right? So, a lot of the back-end stuff is not really set up for, this program is not really running a server-like, no. It's just running in the development area, and in which you can see the hits and come over. It's going to bring a thing at you, but if you have to see it, I'll know that you joined in order to see it. Okay? So anyways, thanks for viewing.